It really melted our hearts. Deepest gratitude to you for your contribution.
The fight against corruption is not bound to any continent or nation. It is a global cause.
The more corrupted the state, the more laws emerge.
Diving deeper into the topic, we invite Deboshmita Trivedi and Anurag Upadhyay from 11 Hours for their conversation.
Corruption. You must have heard this several times, if I'm not wrong. This particular word seems just so easygoing for us, but we are normalized with this simple word in our everyday uses. But ladies and gentlemen present today, let me read this to you, that corruption is a cancer that eats away a citizen's faith in and democracy, diminishes this innovation within and creativity.
If corruption is a disease, transparency is an essential part of its treatment. So all the respected dignitaries and ladies and gentlemen present over here, a very hearty greetings to you. It is as significant as nothing else. Today is Vigilance Awareness Day. So everyone, let's buckle ourselves since it's the introduction time. I, Anurag Upadhyay from class 11 Arts and my co-partner Deboshmita Trivedi. We both are all set and filled with joy to our opinions today.
So Anurag, how about beginning with a short yet a sweet story so that our audiences are in no way left with doubts about this theme?
Yes, why not? And how not? You are free to share it.
Thank you so much. So, by standing on here, we are going to tell you the story. It's not a fairy tale with dragons and princesses, but it's a story about something very important, something that affects all of us and our country.
So, once upon a time, in a big beautiful land, some people were not very honest. They were a bit greedy and would sometimes do things that were not right, just to get more money or power for themselves. This is called corruption.
Now, you might wonder what's corruption, right? Well, it's like when someone does something sneaky, like taking your lunch money or cheating on a test, just to get something they want. It's not fair and it's not right.
These people who were being corrupted didn't realize that they were making life difficult for others. They were taking away opportunities from honest, hardworking people. It wasn't fair and it wasn't good for the country.
But you know what? We don't have to let this continue. We can just say no to corruption and respond ourselves to the bullies like stop being mean. We can be brave enough to fight against this ridiculous notion. Just like superheroes, we can use our power for this too.
This was a short glimpse for getting hit started up with the theme. So now let's begin our theme. Say no to corruption, commit to the nation. I, Bhrashtachar, and my co-partner Biroti are here to acknowledge you by depicting a scenario. So let's get started.
So firstly, let us read the full scene to you.
So here comes the recruitment of civil servants. The results were out, but this time the results show some contradictions.
Scene 1. The deserved candidate enters the officer's cabin. Knock knock. Sir, may I come in?
Yes, come in.
Thank you, sir.
Please have a seat. So, what's the matter?
Sir, with due respect, as we all are aware that recently the results for CSC are out.
Well, yes, I know that. But what's your issue?
Thank you, sir, for asking. So actually, this was my last attempt, and after passing all the stages, I was confident enough that I would surely deserve a seat. But to my astonishment, my name was not enlisted, even though I overcame the cutoff.
Okay, that's not the matter to be discussed here. You can leave.
No, sir, I won't leave. Since I am a deserved candidate, and you just can't behave like this.
Guard.
So, this is the current situation prevailing in India, where the one who deserved the seat, but his or her name is not listed. And mostly, we all are aware that in such prestigious exams, for which aspirants work for day and night, just dreaming to somehow come out of their struggles, so that their hard work turns out to get them a fruitful position.
But due to the essence of corruption, these deserving aspirants are neglected and the underdeserved or or taking over the position, even though they are not capable of holding this position, which itself is a matter of shame. A quote says, one cannot fight corruption by fighting it, and this is very correct. Corruption means the act or greed for money and going to every length needed to get illegal things done. Corruption is active in each and every part of the country. Corruption cannot be stopped or executed in any way.
Yes, you are absolutely correct. Also, it is equally important for an individual to take some of the measures so as to stop or execute them in any way, out of which some of them includes strong legal framework, implement and enforce anti-corruption laws and regulations, transparency, promote transparency in government operations and hold public officials accountable, education and awareness, educate the public about the harm of corruption.
Hey, one more has striken on my mind.
Well, which one?
Independent judiciary. Ensuring an independent judiciary to adjust corruption cases fairly. But mostly it depends also on the individual level, that is, since the government do their part as much they can. But if we are not willing to change ourselves, nothing is going to change, even though how much we can hold the government accountable. Because at the end of the day, it's not us who is taking or accepting the bribes or practicing malfunctionings still. So both the government and individuals' dual combination would have to work upon to arrive at a resulting conclusion.
Absolutely. It all starts from the individual level. Because after all, no matter how much do we criticize or blame the government, and no matter how many laws they pass or implement for the sake of eradicating corruption, nothing would act actionable until we restrict ourselves from the external forces. Also, a point to be noted is that not all the institutional bodies are corrupted, although we cannot neglect the fact that they are not. It's like, why to snatch someone's dream for them, just for the matter of mere monetary gains?
Indeed, it really gives goosebumps while analyzing. So, at the very end, I would give it a lending note to it by expressing that corruption is the root cause of all the injustice being done and is prevailing. Until it is the present moment, it's evident that corruption cannot be neglected or be eradicated fully from the country. But certain measures, as already mentioned, can be taken accounted, and few qualities such as transparency, efficient leadership, etc. can be taken. Thus, we can hold that anti-corruption is the golden age of the hour.
Let's hold ourselves together, that since we the students gathered here would reach at the future position of being a vigilant citizen, we would surely not practice this as our ancestors have done. So let's become a citizen of need, a citizen of reflection, and a citizen whose values are with pure influences. So this was all we wanted to express today. We hope you liked it, and thank you so much.
Today I, Narendra, and my friend Vivek are here to say some facts on corruption. Globally, the World Economic Forum has estimated that the cost of corruption is around 2.6 trillion US dollars a year.
India is the 85th least most corrupted nation in the world.
Investment in a relatively corrupt country compared to an uncorrupted one can be as much as 20% more costly.
Maharashtra is the most corrupted nation, while Kerala is the least corrupted state in India.
Corrupt practices facilitate drug trafficking and organized crime.
The most important reason for corruption in India is lack of transparency.
Corruption is prevalent among the lazy, and active population does not resort to corruption.
New Zealand is the least corrupted nation in the world, while Syria is the most corrupted nation in the world.
Thank you and have a great day ahead.
For our country, we pray that we may grow up to be loyal citizens of it and may never do anything to bring dishonor to this land of ours, as we strive to promote the welfare of our country, prepare us to take our place in the world by following Him who is the only true leader and master.